The United States will be providing war-torn Ukraine with another $500 million. This is to help the country's government continue critical operations. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has made the latest announcement. The latest move doubles the $500 million pledge made by U.S. President Joe Biden in March this year. Listen in.
This morning, I met with Prime Minister of Ukraine, Denis Shmyhal, and I shared with him our continued firm stance alongside Ukraine as they defend their lives and their country. I'm committed to working with our partners and allies to support Ukraine's economic needs in the short term and the long term. In the meeting, I shared the United States' commitment to another $500 million of immediate funding to help Ukraine continue critical government operations, such as salaries, pensions, and other social assistance programs.
Yellen also warned European ban on Russian energy could have unintended economic consequences in the European Union, which imports around 45% of its gas from Russia. Now, embargoes on oil and gas as well. Listen in.
Counterintuitively, it could actually have very little negative impact on Russia because although Russia might export less, its price it gets for its exports would go up.
The Ukrainian Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal is in Washington to attend the International Monetary Fund and World Bank meetings. He meets U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Thursday. Pelosi said that Congress wants to do more to help Ukrainians. U.S. Congress has signaled that it is open to further aid requests. Congress has already approved a new military package. It builds on $2.6 billion earlier allocated as military assistance.
It's a big honor to be here. 57th day of terrible war in my country, but we are fighting. We have and we feel great support from United States, personally from President Biden, from Madam Speaker. We have now the main task: to have ammunition, to have sanctions, to have finances, and to have European perspectives for my country. We have all of this.
And for more on this, WION correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Listen in.
U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen urged European countries to be mindful of a total ban on Russian oil and gas because of its dire consequences on the global economy. She also said that counterintuitively, a total ban may actually have an intended negative effect because it would benefit Moscow in terms of higher gas and oil prices. Yellen made those comments during a press conference. She also said that Western allies should instead focus on limiting Moscow from getting proceeds of its oil and gas. However, that's a request perhaps easier said than done. The West does continue to buy Russia's oil and gas. However, now it's increasingly harder to track. One popular method for delivery has been to mark Russian oil tankers with destination unknown. Oil buyers at this point are very worried of the reputational risks of buying Russian oil and gas, considering the fact that Western countries are accusing Moscow of committing war crimes in Ukraine. But on the other hand, they do need Russian crude and oil to run their economies and their countries, and also to keep prices relatively low at this point. The use of destination unknown on Russian oil tankers, according to experts, mean that these tankers would then go to a cargo ship in the middle of the sea, and then this oil and gas would be transferred to that ship, mixed with that cargo, and then delivered to the country of destination. And then where it came from would essentially be blurred. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.